Thanks. My name's Tom. I thought about joining the American Society of Skeptics, but I don't trust them. I called him up. I said, "Hi, this is Tom." The guy said, "Prove it." I was like, "Wow, you guys are hardcore." "I don't think I can prove that to you." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "No." He said, "Okay, you're in." By round of applause, how many of you got spanked when you were a kid? How many of you got spanked after you were a kid? When I was a kid and I did something to deserve a spanking, my dad would be like, "Go get me something to beat you with." I thought I'd be funny one time and came back with a tissue. Wrapped it around his hand and beat me for 20 minutes. I don't like using public restrooms. I think they're kind of like going on a blind date. You have no control over how they look or smell. You don't want either one of them to splash you. I don't know why she would splash you, I just know you don't want her to. Outside of some restrooms, you'll see a sign that says baby changing station. I like to add a little EX, so if your kid's being a brat, you can take them and drop them off at the baby exchanging station. Pick one up that might work out better for you. I'm a white comic, so I can't use the N-word on stage. Not that I would anyway, I'm just saying. The fact that I can't makes me nervous. So I try to stay as far away from it as possible. I don't even like to use the word vinegar. I prefer to say vin-word. Unless it's distilled white vinegar, and then I think it's okay. You guys might have heard about this. NASA is trying to recruit Muslim astronauts, which I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me. What I want to know is when they have to pray, which direction do they have to face when they're in space? Is just the general direction of Earth enough? Or do they need like special equipment to determine exactly which direction Mecca is? And what happens when the spacecraft rotates? Do they need a special spacesuit to help them counter-rotate to maintain a Mecca-facing trajectory? What happens when we go into like deep space and hypersleep's involved? Are they going to have to wake up 5 times a day out of hypersleep in order to pray? Because if they are, that totally defeats the whole point of hypersleep. There's like 2 people that know what hypersleep is. Ever notice the people that tell you that you need to be more patient are the reason that you need to be more patient? You think it's rude to talk with your hands full if you speak sign language? Apparently not. I was walking out of Book World recently. I noticed the cashier had a name tag on that said "Welcome to," and then had her name, and then said Book World. But her name was Gay, so it said "Welcome to Gay Book World." I didn't even remember going in Gay Book World. I couldn't believe somebody didn't notice that when they were making name tags and make her own special tag, like "Welcome to Book World, my name's Gay." Except then people would have just thought she had a really bad name. Saw a commercial for a car that has this new blind spot avoidance indicator. The light comes up on your dash and lets you know when somebody's in your blind spot. Really? It's too hard to go. I have text messages I have to reply to people. And a light to come up on the dash. I'll be doing that all day. You know, donkeys kill more people every year than plane crashes? It's pretty amazing. I find it hard to believe donkeys can even get off the ground, let alone crush a crowd of people when they land. You don't have nearly as much time to open a parachute and you jump off a donkey either. I think that's how so many people die. My wife told me a story about these people that have this dog that they thought was pregnant. They took the dog to the vet, and the vet tested it, said, "No, the dog's not pregnant, the dog thinks it's pregnant." And my wife tells me, the vet tells them, the solution to this is they have to get a baby monkey to take care of like it's a puppy. I'm like, "Why don't I just get her a frickin' puppy?" So So I asked her, I'm like, a baby monkey? She said, well, not a real baby monkey, a stuffed animal baby monkey. I'm like, you didn't say that. You just said a baby monkey. So I'm thinking she's the coolest dog on the block with her own freaking pet monkey.